If you follow the stock market, this is the one weekly outlook you don't want to skip. Because everything that's happening this week comes down to one thing: the Federal Reserve and the data that will decide where rates go next. This week is absolutely loaded. We've got Fed speakers, delayed labor reports, inflation signals, and some of the most important earnings of the quarter all dropping within a 4-day window. Let's break this down day by day so you actually know what's going on. First, the earnings slate. Oracle, Adobe, Costco, Broadcom, Lululemon, AutoZone, GameStop, AeroVironment, Chewy, Synopsys, and Ciena all report this week. It's cloud, AI infrastructure, retail demand, consumer spending, and semiconductor design workflows. These sectors all give us real-time clues about the direction of the economy. So on Monday, we have no major earnings, but that's just the calm before the storm. On Tuesday, AutoZone reports before the open, and the focus is on same-store sales and whether DIY auto parts are holding up as consumers pull back. After the bell, GameStop steps up. Yes, meme stock volatility is back on the table. Markets want updates on turnaround plans, digital strategy, and whether NFTs or cryptos still matter to them. AeroVironment also reports, and this one's important: drone and defense spending has become one of the strongest macro themes of the year. Macro data hits early Tuesday also. The NFIB Small Business Optimism Index at 6 a.m. A beat here could light up small caps. And JOLTS at 10 a.m. If job openings fall under expectations, markets may price in an even more dovish Fed path. Wednesday might be the biggest day of the week. Chewy reports pre-market, subscription trends, and margins are going to be the whole story. After hours, you get Oracle, Adobe, and Synopsys. Huge read-throughs for cloud, AI, creative software, and semiconductor design demand. But the real fireworks are going to come from the Federal Reserve. At 8:30 a.m., we get the Employment Cost Index. Then at 2 p.m., the FOMC rate decision. Forecast is 3.75%, and a cut could spark a risk-on rally across tech and growth. At 2:30 p.m., Powell speaks, and that's where intraday volatility usually explodes. Thursday continues the earnings wave. Ciena before the open, we're going to watch 5G and data center optics. Then after hours, we have Broadcom, Costco, and Lululemon. I'm looking forward to all of them. These three together tell you everything about AI infrastructure spending, US consumer strength, and global apparel demand. Macro data also hits early on Thursday. We have jobless claims at 8:30. If claims fall, that may push yields up. Trade balance also drops, which feeds directly into the USD direction and tariff impact. Friday is going to be lighter on earnings, but Fed commentary continues. 2 regional Fed presidents speak, and that always shapes up expectations heading into the weekend. Wholesale inventories will round out the morning and hint at supply chain and GDP adjustments. To cap it off, last week gave markets strong momentum. The Dow gained 2.15%, the S&P 2.89%, and the Nasdaq 3.45%. If you want a weekly breakdown like this, simple, clear, and built for real traders, hit follow for more. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing.